We're going to talk about 7 year-end money moves that you need to be making. Coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to an all-new edition of the Sunday Night Sit Down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
The Sunday Night Sit Down is being brought to you by our friends at policygenius. That's your go-to stop to meet all of your insurance needs. That's because they have a totally free tool on their website where all you have to do is input your information and you will get instant quotes from multiple reputable insurance providers to help you make an informed decision when it comes time to purchase insurance. To find out more details, just go to hisandhermoney.com/policygenius. Well, we are coming to the end of the year, and we don't want you guys to end this year without making some crucial moves with your money, because we want this year to end on a positive note, and we want the next year to start off with a bang financially for you guys. So that's the point of this episode, is to show you guys and maybe open up your understanding in a few areas that you need to be considering to move your money and to put yourself in position to prosper.
So the first move that you need to make is you need to be pulling all of your bank statements. That's right. Go to your banks. You can go inside of your bank, or right now you can do everything online by pulling up your bank statements. Pull up the last 12 months of your bank statements and do a hard review. That's right. You guys are going to look at your expenses. You're going to be able to see just where you're spending your money and where you need to make some adjustments. Maybe there are certain things that you're paying for that possibly you may not be using. So you can just do a simple phone call and say, hey, I want to cancel this. So just reviewing your bank statements overall at the end of the year is just going to help you be able to get a grasp on your money.
Next move you want to make is taking a look at your credit. To get a free credit report, all you need to do is go to annualcreditreport.com and you have access to your credit report. It's important that you take a look, one, because in this day and age, so many people are falling victim to theft from their identities and people opening up credit cards in your name and taking out hospital bills in your name. So it's good to take a look at the end of the year, because you need to make sure that everything that's on your credit file is accurate. And if there's things on there that are inaccurate, now you know what needs to be fixed and you can do what you need to do in order to get it fixed. And another thing to add on those same lines, in addition to your credit report, is you want to take a look at your credit score. And a great free resource to do that is sesame.com. And this is a great tool because this is free and it gives you a credit score. Now, it's not the official FICO score, but it is a general ballpark figure of what your actual FICO score is. And it gives you a good picture of where you stand. Again, because this information helps you to make the necessary adjustments. Are you where you need to be with your credit score? Are there some improvements that you can make? This is a great time to take a review. And everything that we mentioned, from Annual Credit Report to Credit Sesame, you can find the links to those resources down below in the description box.
The third move, you are going to want to pull all of your debt statements, okay? So if you have credit cards, if you have car loans or mortgage loans, student loans, you need to, after you review your credit report and you see who all you owe, you need to call them or search online, go online to your online account and pull up those statements, okay? We want you guys to pull the balances as well as look at the interest rate. You're going to want to assess this especially close to the beginning of the year, because hopefully your next year's goal is to be getting out of debt. So how can you get out of debt if you don't even know where you stand? So we want you to pull those debt statements along with the balances and the interest rates and start to knock out that debt.
Speaking of next year's goals, you don't have to wait till next year to make those goals. Why not do that now? Why not go into the new year with your goals for the new year already talked about and already established? We are big fans of financial goals in general, but we are even bigger fans of setting it ahead of time so that you walk into the new year ready, prepared mentally and in every other way to walk out the goals that you have set for yourself. So don't think that January 1st is the time to make those goals. No, why not do it now? And why not give yourself a head start on having the best next year that you possibly can?
And just to kind of give you an idea on what type of money goals that you should be setting, think of some of the things that you want to do on next year when it comes to your money. Some of you guys may want to get out of debt. And if so, how do you want to do so? You may want to say that you want to save an extra $500 per month to throw at that debt. You also may have savings goals. Some of you guys may want to beef up your emergency fund. Or some of you guys may want to go on a family trip, a family vacation, which is going to cost money. So therefore, you guys need to be setting up some type of sinking fund to throw money into, so when that day comes, you'll be able to pay for that vacation in cash. So you definitely want to sit down with your spouse if you're married. If you're not married, you want to just take a hard look at some of the things that you just want to achieve on next year that is going to cost some moolah, right? Either saving money or spending money, and you want to make those goals. The fifth move that you want to do, guys, you definitely want to access all of your investments, such as maybe college 529 accounts for your children, also possibly 401ks or 403bs, or even IRAs, traditional IRAs or Roth IRAs. There are some tax advantages by making sure that you max out by the end of the year. Some of the investments, you do have a little grace period that will go over into the following year before your tax deadline. But however, you definitely want to sit down, look at your 401ks, look at your 403bs, and see if maybe you can bump those up a little bit. You guys are going to be able to save some money when it comes to doing your taxes.
Another great tax strategy that you can use is charitable donations. So are there some causes that you really believe in? Are there some organizations that you really want to get behind and they are reputable? This is the time to go ahead and send some funds their way, because that lowers your taxable income, and you want to get those donations in before the year closes out, so that when the tax time comes, you've made all your donations within the allotted time for the tax year.
You want to make sure that you check all of your beneficiaries on your accounts. Now, some of you may have went through some major life changes throughout the year, maybe either a marriage or a divorce or a birth. You definitely want to look at your statements and see who do you have listed as your beneficiaries. Some of you may not have beneficiaries listed at all, so you definitely want to make sure that you take a look at your beneficiaries and make sure that you are still okay with whoever you listed on there, or maybe you do need to make some changes.
The seventh year-end money move that you want to make is all about your life insurance. Do you not have any life insurance at all? Do you not have enough? Or do you have it set up correctly? This is a perfect time to take a good hard look, because the hard truth of the matter is tomorrow's not promised, and we want to create a financial legacy for our family. We don't want to be a burden ever to our family, and part of that is making the right moves when it comes to life insurance. And a great resource to help you figure out where you are with your life insurance and if you need to make some adjustments is our go-to company, Policygenius. We love them. They're good people, and they are here to help you. You can go to hisandhermoney.com/policygenius and get a free assessment to see how much it will cost, and you can compare your current levels to the level that you possibly need to be at with your life insurance. So go to hisandhermoney.com/policygenius.
Well, we hope that these year-end moves kind of got you guys starting up a little bit, starting to think a lot about your money before the end of the year. We want to hear from you. Let us know what are some of your money moves that you plan to make before the end of the year. Everyone here in this community is great, and we're all learning from each other. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, check us out over at our website at hisandhermoney.com, and meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And if Ty and I have helped you out at all this year and you've benefited from our lessons that we've given to you, do us a favor and share this video lesson with your friends. Tweet it out, put it on Facebook, even email it to a few folks so that they can make the moves that they need to make with their finances as well. Well, that's it for this week, guys. It's been great. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace.